So, let's get started. Today, my family and I are going to be Transformers. Oh. I think I've become very cool.
But now I will improve your wife and give her wings that will enable her to fly.
Wow, my wings are really cool. I hope they will be very flexible.
Rather improve me too, because I can't wait for this moment.
Don't move!
Wow, I've got wheels!
You look great!
Wow, we have become incredibly cool and very strong. I think absolutely no one can beat us. Ho-ho!
JJ, I too am very happy that we have become so cool and strong.
What? What's going on here?
JJ, I'm your friend Mikey, but now I'm your rival. I can easily beat you because I'm way cooler than you. I need your parts so I can get an upgrade.
No, we're not weak. We'll prove it to you because we can easily drive you and your entire family away because the Autobots are much stronger than the Decepticons.
Huh? You really think you can beat me? Ha 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 ha! You're a real dog who is much stronger and more dangerous than you, so you can't even hope to defeat me. I'll kill you and all your family to get parts so I can improve myself.
No, I can still beat you because I'm just as strong as you are. I can use fireballs too, and my blows can break giant rocks.
Ha! Your blows are very weak because you can only break rocks, but I can break a planet in half with my blows. Ha 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 ha! You have no idea what would happen to your little head if I hit it.
And what would happen to my head if you hit it with your small and weak fist?
Your head will become exactly like a basketball and fly very far away straight into space.
Oh, you really think your punch is that strong and dangerous? I'm sure your punches are much weaker than you tell us about them because your punches can't be that strong. Because if you really possessed such a punch, you'd be the strongest Transformer in the entire world.
You really underestimate me, though, because you still think I'm a weakling in your shoes. I would have run away by now because me and my family are much stronger than your relatives.
Oh no! Mikey was really able to defeat all my wife and my son. It's too bad. I shouldn't run away from here as soon as possible because if they kill me, no one can save us. I will definitely have to get revenge on Mikey. I decided to run to my old hangar where I used to live. I hope that there are still some spare parts there, thanks to which I can become stronger and defeat my opponent. I have to do it, because if I can't do it, I won't be able to defeat my opponent. Great! No one is here and no one has taken up residence in my old hangar, but unfortunately, I can't figure out why the parts I left here aren't here. It's very strange. I'm sure there's definitely some traces of spare parts. Haha, I think these are the exact parts tracks I was just talking about. They lead somewhere in that direction. I should definitely follow them and see where they lead me. Maybe I can find the thief. Uh-oh. It seems that something very strange and bad is happening here, because in this village, there is an incredibly large number of different Transformers, which are very evil because they are ruining this village. I think my relatives are in that cage. I have to approach them stealthily to try to get them out, or at least to talk to them and tell them that I will definitely save them. Hey, wife and son, if you can hear me, please get back to me because I'm very worried that something terrible has happened to you. Okay, this cage is made of very hard blocks, and I don't think I can break them by myself, so I'll have to use the help of someone else. I'll have to rescue a villager to help me. Plus, that way, I can make sure Mikey and his family can hurt fewer villagers. I'm ready to fight to the last because I have to save my wife and my son, because if I don't, they'll become evil Transformers like Mikey and his family. I can't let that happen because I don't want to fight my own kin. That's why I'm going to do everything I can to save them. I have to do it as quickly as possible. So it seems that so far they can't see me, which is great because I can walk stealthily along the village and look for someone who can help me. Ideally, it would be a grown man who would be quite strong and intelligent. I think that such a person will really be able to help me accomplish my task and save my wife and son. Uh-oh. Mikey's son is attacking this house to kill a villager, but I won't let him do it. Besides, this villager is perfect for me to help me. I'm glad he didn't get to chase all that little Mikey away. Hey, villager, hurry up and get out of this house because it is very dangerous to be in this house. We should go as soon as possible and help my friends who are in trouble now.
Yes, of course I will help you, because you saved me in what will need my help. As you can see, I'm not as strong as you are, so I won't be able to break something very big and strong by myself.
We will definitely have to break this cage, and your help will be that you are very small, so you will be able to get inside this cage. I will turn into a car. You will have to load my relatives into the back of my truck so that I can take them away from here. You can come with us too, because we're going to some safe place, far away from here. It is very dangerous to be in this village, so I advise you to get away from here. Great! This villager has loaded my wife and my son into the back of my truck, and now I can finally get out of this village because it's very dangerous to be here, and at any moment we could be killed by evil transformers.
Quick, open the door for me. I'll get inside the car so that those evil transformers don't kill me too. I'll come with us and do exactly what you told me to do.
Yes, we must not linger here even for a second, because this place is getting more and more dangerous by the second. Pretty soon, there will be nothing left of this village, and all the villagers who are here will suffer. I am sure of it, but I am not strong enough to help them now. It seems that there is a very large laboratory in this village with a very cool scientist living inside who might be able to help me. At least I hope so, and I have done everything necessary for him to help my wife and my son. So, I need to see if my family is breathing, and then I go after this villager. To my surprise, he turned out to be the scientist I knew about. I'm shocked because I didn't expect this scientist to be the villager I saved. My folks seem to be breathing, and that's pretty great. It means they're alive, and now I can make myself improved with my friend's parts. I want to become as strong as possible so that I have a chance of beating my opponent. Mikey and his family are very strong, but if this engineer can really improve me, I will become very strong and cool, so I can defeat him without any effort.
I will do whatever is necessary to make you stronger. So I'm gonna be an engineer who can help you. I've changed into my engineer clothes, and now I'm ready to take your kin apart for parts in order to improve you. It's going to be a long process, but I have to do it, because if I don't, I won't have the parts to make you better.
You seem to be a masterful worker, because you're not the least bit afraid, and your hands don't shake at all. You must have taken apart various transformers before, because there's no other way I can explain why you're doing this so easily.
Of course I've been doing this for a very long time because it's my job, and every day different transformers come to me to get fixed.
Haha, I didn't expect that this lab actually fixes various transformers. It's very surprising because I didn't think what normal people know about transformers so much.
It won't be long before I can finally get all my wife's parts off and she'll be a regular person again, not a transformer.
My wife is a human being again. That's really great. I'm glad that all the scary stuff is behind us and nothing happened to her.
JJ, you are my hero because you saved me. I thank you so much, but now I want you to save our son just like you saved me. That would be very cool and awesome. I'm sure you can do it.
I will definitely make this her engineer starting work, because if you can really save all my family members, you will be my hero. Ha 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 ha. I promise you that I will pay you for your work.
I don't need your money at all, because you were able to save me once already. That's great, because that's what kept me alive. And now, I have to pay you back. I have to save your son. I'm not sure I can do it, but I will do my absolute best.
Fine, then work the way you want to work. The most important thing is not to hurt my son, because I am very much worried that you might accidentally cut off his arm or leg instead of some spare part. That would be very bad, so please do whatever is necessary for my son to survive.
I'm very worried about it because you can accidentally hurt our son if you work carelessly, so it's better not to work quickly, but very carefully.
Hey, Mom and Dad, you're really cool because you were able to save me. I'm in shock. I already thought I would never be able to get out of this metal body of this giant transformer.
We're incredible too. Glad you're alive, because if you had accidentally died, I would be very sad, and then I would not only have defeated the Mikeys, but I would have killed all the Decepticons that were left on our planet.
It seems I've pumped up my engineering skill, and now I can definitely use the parts I got from taking apart your relatives to improve myself so you can beat Mikey.
Great! Then I'm totally ready for you to start improving me, using absolutely every detail to make me cooler and stronger. I want to become so dangerous and powerful that absolutely all Transformers who will see me, all afraid, run away in fear. Don't be afraid to damage me, because thanks to the new parts will become much cooler old parts I don't need anymore, so you can easily cut them off. If you realize that the new parts will make me stronger, you need to become more durable, faster, and more deadly. The weapons that will belong to me must carry incredibly high damage in order for me to defeat my opponents very quickly. But at the same time, my armor must be so strong that even a grenade launcher can't penetrate it. That's why you should focus all your attention on improving me as much as possible. But don't forget that I have to stay pretty fast, because if I'm slow, I won't be able to catch up with my opponents and they will just run away from me.
I'm actually shocked because your armor is getting stronger and stronger with each new piece. And I think it's even stronger than some metal turtle shell. I think you can beat even a tank, but I hope you don't have to fight a tank. In the best case scenario, your opponents will just run away at the sight of you.
I really hope that I have become very strong and can defeat absolutely any opponent using all these enhancements and improvements that you will give me. But don't forget that you have wings, which you must solder onto me so that I can fly. This will give me a very big advantage, because flying, I will be able to defeat opponents, being at a great distance from them. Forget the wheels, because thanks to the wheels, I will be able to move as fast as a car, but I have much more armor, so I will be very similar to a super fast, armored, and deadly tank.
Wait, I'm going to go to the warehouse for a bit now and get the parts I took from your wife and your son, and I'll be sure to use them to make you more awesome. I also have a very strong interest in you being able to beat your rival, because if you don't beat him, absolutely no one can beat him. If no one defeats him, he will continue to attack our villages. One day, he will take over our entire planet. It won't be long now. I'll finally finish your enhancement. You'll be the coolest Transformer I've ever seen.
Oh, I felt a surge of strength, and now I look really, really awesome and dangerous. I hope that absolutely no one can beat me, and I can finally beat my opponent and prove to him that I'm much cooler than him.
Really became very strong, but you have to remember that you still need to be very careful because Mikey is a very strong opponent, and besides he will be helped by his relatives, so you have no guarantee that you will win. If you feel like you're losing, you better back off, and we'll find a way to improve you again.
Yeah, really don't need to be very careful and take my time. I have to defeat my opponent and still stay alive.
JJ, if you come here again, I'm sure I'll find some new parts that will help me improve myself so much that even the toughest and strongest competitors will envy you. But that's going to take a lot of time, so I'll try to do it on the first try.
Yeah, really don't need to be very careful and take my time. I have to defeat my opponent and still stay alive.
Good. I'll definitely be waiting for you in my hangar, because you always know that I'll be able to fix you in any obscure situation, just like you absolutely all other good Transformers who help make this world a better place.
Oh well, it's just about to stop raining outside, and it's the best time for me to turn into a car and go as fast as possible to look for my opponent, because he can fly away at any moment and attack some other village. Luckily, when I transform into a car, I'm incredibly fast, like I'm like a racing sports car. Oh, I think I've almost arrived at the village that my opponent is still attacking. He'll be shocked when he finds out how strong I've become, because I'll use absolutely all my advantage to defeat him. I won't feel sorry for him because I will use all my guns and abilities to defeat him. Ha 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 ha. Mikey can easily defeat you because you are very weak and evil Transformers who are not worthy to live. I have done everything necessary to get you killed. I will avenge you for destroying this village.
Oh, it seems like you've really gotten stronger and more armored, because I used to deal quite a bit of damage to you with those fireballs, but now I do almost nothing thanks to it. Apparently, my fireballs do almost no damage to themselves, and that's too bad because that was my main advantage. I used to use them for both destroying buildings and attacking. Now for attacking, I only have my fists left, which can easily penetrate your armor.
Ha 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 ha. You can't attack me with your arm because I can fly, and you can never reach me because you have short arms just like a dinosaur.
What? Ow! 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 Oh! Oh no! The crisis has visually gotten much stronger. Now I'm even a little worried that I can't beat you, but I can definitely win myself by all means.
You're overconfident because you really don't realize how much power I have, because I've been improved by the best engineer in the whole world. He improves not only me, but other Transformers as well. That's why he has so much experience in engineering.
JJ, I finally realized you're really strong. Maybe we can stop fighting and remember that we're friends and make up again.
No, you and I won't put up with each other because I want to prove to you that I'm much stronger than you. And I've only done that when you fall to the ground and all your parts separate from you. And you'll be a regular person again and not a Transformer that will threaten absolutely every villager.
Oh no, I think I'm in a really bad situation that I might actually die for. I'm really sorry I did that.
Oh, I was able to defeat my opponent, and that's really great. I got revenge on him and proved that I am much tougher and stronger than him, and now no one can beat me.